Slow key, and I am. I say I am. Know who I am. Let's talk about this dumbass racist doofus Chud the Builder. Oh man. Now, for all we know, this dude could be a plant. For all we know, this dude could be FBI, CIA, whatever the hell. But once again, as usual, I don't blame the devil. I blame the people that applaud the devil. Let's have a real conversation. I don't blame the devil. I blame the people that constantly seek him out, that constantly fuel him, that enable him. Let's have a real conversation. So what's happening here is very simple, but it's a lot of indoctrination going on. It's a lot of trauma going on. Misdirected energy. Let's have a real conversation. Misdirected energy. The most loving thing you can do in this lifetime is learn how to properly direct your energy. And that's the most loving thing you can do for your soul. You know what I mean? Right? So what's happening here is this guy, Chud the Builder, is hiding behind this freedom of speech bullshit. He's hiding his race. He's a coward. I respect racists that go outside with the Klansman uniform on, all the whole get up. You know what I mean? I respect racists that come outside and go head hunting. Let's have a real conversation. They let it be known. And they put in work. I respect those racists. If you're gonna be a racist, go full racist. Don't play with it. Pause. But don't play with it. You gonna be a racist, be racist, Nick. Don't play with it. Shimon Lee. Right? Huh? She said he need to drop a rap album. She wants oh man. But they said he got donated over $200,000. It's probably now more by now, but he's a coward. And the reason why Chud the Builder is a coward is a gay ass name. He looks gay. He looks super gay. He said there's a picture of him. He used to dress up like a fairy. The black chick was saying she used to put dildos up his ass. The dude, he looks gay. He looks gay. Like he literally looks like he looks gay. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not talking shit about gay people, but he looks, you know what I mean? This is fucking crazy, bro. So the quiet part is he's hiding behind freedom of speech. And it's actually he's just helping the beast system because when you're such a fucking coward where you gotta hide your racism and your insecurities or whatever the fuck is going on, whatever psychological disorders this dude has, when you gotta hide behind freedom of speech, right? It's harassment. You can't just walk up to somebody who's minding their fucking business and harass them and call them out of their name and say, oh, it's just a word. Oh, it's just a word. You went out of your way to disrespect somebody that wasn't even paying attention to you, wasn't even going, they not doing the same thing to you. They not going out of their way to bother you, right? So it's not just a word, because there's there's genocide behind that word. So it's not, nigger will never just be a word. There's genocide behind that word. And if you don't think the ancestors could reincarnate and come back and murder all of the people, murder all the white people that killed them and their families and their loved ones and ate them and all that other shit, you out your mind. That word was an example of it signified complete dominance over a certain race of people and straight up genocide. So you got white people, these racists specifically, these racist, prejudiced, delusional, brainwashed, okay, all right, racist white people that they're saying, oh, it's just a word. Look how they act when they get called a word. But those same racist white people, their families would literally murder black people just for if they made eye contact with them. So racist white people is mad that black people get offended when you call us the N-word with the ER, but it's crickets when those same racist white people was murdering, genociding black people, enslaving them, and murdering them, and they didn't have to say a word. Can you imagine living in a time period where if you black and you make eye contact with a white bitch or some shit, even a white man, you can get hung and people would just go about their day? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Right. Yeah, it is right there. The hypocrisy. And that's what it means to reconnect with your soul. Where this shit right here, this CIA propaganda bullshit, you look down on that shit. You look down on people that get triggered by that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, at the end of the day, we all energy. We're all the same. We're all the same fucking species, but it's just levels of consciousness. And the dumbass, the low levels of consciousness, the dumb fucks, they get tricked. They get tricked out of their consciousness, out of their highest vibration. So then they start worrying about shit. They become slave masters. Thinking that they're entitled to rule over anything under the sun. So what Chud was doing was harassment. It's not a freedom of speech conversation. It's a harassment conversation. It's an instigator conversation. You're doing what you're doing, and it's not like, bro, the dude is fucking live. The dude is live streaming all of these interactions. It's not like he's just doing it for the love of the game. It's not like he's just walking around being a racist for the love of the game. This is content. It's content, right? So their reaction, you're chimping out. And I've seen some videos where he walked up to white men, and white men that were older than him were like, and he said the N-word, and they'd be like, don't say that around me. I got black people in my family. I got children that's black. Don't say that around me. And then he start harassing them, start disrespecting them. Governments go to war. Families, right? Elite families go to war over the same disrespect. over the same motherfuckers calling you out of your name. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? It's just a word. Disrespect is disrespect. And you cannot control another person's reaction after you disrespect them. Period. And if the masses carried themselves with that mentality, we'd be living in a beautiful society. Let's have a real conversation. How I live my life, if I walk up to somebody and voluntarily disrespect them, I should be prepared to die. Because I'm not qualified to tell that person how to react and when enough is enough. Period. You walk up to somebody, you call them out of your name, you don't know who you're talking to, you don't know who you're dealing with, you don't know what they're going through. Period. And if that person kill you, you brought it upon yourself. I don't care what nobody say. Let's bring it back to those. You know what I mean? Let's move to that type of. You know what I mean? If you lack common sense, that's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't about this ain't about a word. This ain't about a word, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is about a person that's going out of their way to disrespect people and get a reaction out of them. So don't get mad when you get your reaction. Period. He's riding around with mace, a gun. They said he had a shotgun on him. They said he had body armor on him. He riding around like he ready to go to war. Chud was riding around like he ready to catch up. Like he was ready to fucking, you know what I mean? Get active. Let's have a real conversation. And even then, you got the platforms, Kick, YouTube, whatever the fuck. Whoever was allowing him to post this content. Shame on them. Dead ass. And the racist people, prejudiced people that was watching him, supporting him. You know what I mean? Funding his life. Cause I was thinking about this shit and I was like, these same pieces of shit, bro. These same piece of shit people that watch his videos and click the like and donate and all of that shit to him. I'm like, he's basically their Batman. He's their racist vigilante because they don't have the balls. They don't have the balls. They not racist enough. They not racist enough to walk up to a random black person and do any of that shit. They're pussy. So Chud the Builder becomes their symbol. Our pussy asses can hide our racism and prejudice, indoctrination, bullshit. We can hide behind our symbol. How does a person become racist? A person could be indoctrinated at their fucking dinner table when they're growing up. The parents could be talking crazy about black people, any race. And slowly the child don't even realize it that they become a fucking racist. And they never even had any negative interaction with somebody outside of their race ever in life. But now they're racist. That's one way. Another way. White bitch get raped or beat up by a black dude. Now she hate N-words for the rest of her life. White boy gets beat up, jumped, robbed, right? By a black person or whoever the fuck. I'm just using white versus black right now because apparently I'm a chimp. Low key the chimp, mom. So now they hate the black person for the rest of their life. Cause one black person was on some dumb shit. And that's how it goes. People hold people hold lifelong grudges against entire fucking races of people because one thing happened to them or it was just programmed into them. Let's have a real conversation. You know what I mean? I'm black. After reading about slavery and all of this shit that happened to my ancestors, I'm supposed to, on paper, I'm supposed to be a black supremacist. I'm supposed to hate white people. Period. On paper. But that's exactly what they want. That's the reaction that they want. Who is they? The fucking lizards at the top. Period. You know? Right? So, like, I don't hate Chud the Builder because I'm not giving pieces of shit, dumb fucks, low vibrational FBI agents. I don't give people my energy. Your energy is sacred. I'm indifferent. Like, you reap what you sow. That's between him and creator is high. Fuck that nigga. I don't even give a fuck what that nigga do. And then here come Charleston White. And then Charleston White. I mean, the Mount Rushmore of self-hating niggers, right? Charleston White, Samuel L. Jackson, and Don't Be a Menace, Uncle Ruckus, and I forgot who the last person was. Self-hating niggers. Oh, Myron, Charleston White, Bernie Mac from Don't Be a Menace, and I just said I forget. These are psychological disorders. You fell for it. You got tricked out of your consciousness. Tricked you out of your soul, you fuck nigga. She said, Tommy Sotomayor. That's my fault. Water style, can you hear me? I hate doing lives, bro. You can hear me? Alright. My dumb ass, bro. You can't do shit on. When you live, you can't touch shit. When you live, don't touch the phone, nigga. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. But like I said, Charleston White talking about, he's like, I love this. I'm like, once again, I can't be mad at Chud. I can't be mad. That's like the gayest name ever. I can't be mad at Charleston. I'm mad at the fucking 200, 300, 400, 500, 1 million people that's like consider this entertainment. Charleston White sat up there and said he would sexually assault Mav Hoffa's daughter. She was underage. How does he have one viewer? Now he's saying, oh, I love Chud the Builder. How does he have one viewer? Myron is constantly. Myron can't wait. Yo, Myron is the only motherfucker. Ain't nothing worse. He not even American black. What do they call him? FBA. He's not even American nigga. And Myron is Myron will code switch so like a game of tennis. Myron will be calling you the N-word with the ER, and then at the end of the sentence, he'll say it with the A. I'm like, God damn. What the fuck? Yo. And if you take a step back, because people get caught up in, this person is famous. No, this is just a popular dumb fuck. This is just a popular dumb fuck. They don't bring shit to the table on a conscious in a conscious space, on a conscious level. Everybody want it's going the greatest freight. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. That's it. So, me personally, I don't give a fuck. You reap what you sow. Now they're trying to finesse it because they said that he can't use his money to give Sin go. It's crazy, bro. People will they'll step over a homeless person walking out the grocery stores, whatever, malls. They'll step over the homeless person, but they'll give their money to a racist piece of shit. How many people make $100,000 a year? How many people? They said the average person makes what, $45,000 a year? So y'all just gave this nigga the average salary for the next that technically would be the average salary for the next 4 years plus. For what? What is his motive? I think that he got serious psychological problems, and I damn near want to say that he got some sort of death wish. He's suicidal. He don't want to live. You know what I mean? They said his wife. He said, I don't know if he got divorced or separated. They said his wife ain't fucking with him. His wife changed the last name. Um, she said he was basically she said he was a trash. He was basically a trash father. You know what I mean? I think that he just mentally, like, because it's like you have to pay attention to the patterns of situations that people voluntarily put themselves in. And he was voluntarily putting themselves in situations where his life could, you know what I mean? That's what he was risking. His little pussy ass, his little fairy ass life, you know what I mean? So who knows? If the nigga gonna get raped to death in jail, who knows? I was watching a video, and the guy was like, "Bro, we whatever he's doing, the race bait and shit and all of that, they wouldn't allow that in jail." And I was like, "Damn, it's so crazy. Like on the outside, in the free world, people let the pedos run free and run wild, and nobody want to say nothing. But on the inside, they actually hold them accountable. On the outside, this racist gets put on a pedestal. On the inside, the whatever group, the whites or whoever, they would have to be like, yo." It would be the white people that would check him. It would be the white people that would check him in prison. But on the outside, the white people enable them. Because in prison, niggas just want everything to be calm and copacetic. And it's crazy because these are people that are literally in a cage. You would think if anybody was like, man, fuck it, it'd be people in the prison. Like I said, they was like, oh, they said he wouldn't. They was like, we wouldn't even allow him on the yard type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, and it's a reflection of this realm. Racism will never, it'll never go away, bro. Prejudice will never go away. Even if we was all the same color, here comes the height. You're short. It'll be the short race against the tall race. The short species against the tall. It's always gonna be something. Or the beautiful people against the ugly people. Or the rich against the poor. It's always gonna be something. Because that's how like inferior the collective is on a conscious level. A bunch of inferior dumb fucks that suck. Let's have a real conversation. The collective people suck. Period. Even people in the truth community. Even people that claim to be conscious. It's just a natural like default setting. We suck. Period. Somebody said this is why the aliens don't fuck with us. Like, I wouldn't fuck with me. I wouldn't fuck with us either. It's too ghetto down here. Just think about this. This nigga is recording himself walking around calling black people chimps and talk. Don't follow me to my truck. I got some bullets for you. yo. Then you got the black bitch coming out. Yeah, I fucked him in his ass. Why the fuck do black bitches brag about shit like that? Why every time a nigga in the news, it's a random black bitch that's like, yeah, I put dildo in him. Every time. I put 2 fingers up that nigga. Every time. Like it make them look good at all. Bitch, you going to hell too. Bitch, you going to hell right with them. Like it make you look good. You got shit under your fingernails. And it ain't even yours. This is foreign feces on your fingers. And you talking about some, yeah. That's why she said it's a weird flex. Man, oh man. Look at the world we living in today. We used to live in a time where the girl wouldn't come, the girl would be embarrassed. The female would be embarrassed. And that's why I was cracking I was cracking you over your head in your G-spot. So shame is extinct. Shame? Who the fuck that bitch? Oh, that bitch dead. The fuck? Unbelievable. But like I said, I did see videos where there were white people and they said, cut that out. We're not tolerating that. You You know what I'm saying? So there's that, man. We'll see what happens. It was a fucking loser. I'm curious to know how long he was doing this because a lot of us just found out about him recently. I'm curious to know how long his run was, but you reap what you sow, man. And it's like people like it's like they were never taught this shit. It's like they were never taught anything like no like common sense. You know what I mean? Consequences. Foresight. People just do shit now and just deal with the and they act surprised about the consequences later. We were truly like if you 30 and over, bro, we got the worst deal of existence. We were raised in an era where we were programmed be a good person. Mind your business. Make the right choice. We're literally in the last 10 15 years, immediately after that came do what thou wilt. Do whatever you want to do, motherfucker. Make a OnlyFans on your 18th birthday. Be a global whore. Do all the drugs you do all the drugs that you can find on motherfucking a list of Reddit, and then film yourself ODing. Be obese as fuck. Just eat until you can literally get paid by the government to survive. If we were born 10 years later, we might be just like these pieces of shit. Let's have a real conversation. If we were born in in 2005, we might be just like these pieces of shit. That's the only difference. Huh? So, but if there's one thing that people love, the average dumb fuck in the collective, it's like a pre-programmed setting. Like, niggas love drama. Niggas love chaos. Niggas love letting it's like their emotions are like being controlled by third parties. So it is what it is. I don't blame I don't blame these influencers that they put in front of us, the whatever the fuck you want to call them. I can't blame them for their nature. I can only blame the people that give them a platform and enable the bullshit that they be doing. And apparently, the people that support them are of the same nature. So I don't even know shit. Can I even blame them? You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's not entertaining, bro. Like, even to the prank videos and shit, it's not entertaining. Like, for me, I'm not entertained when I watch a person be harassed. It's the dude Calvin that be in the grocery store, a grown man with the braces and shit, and the purse, the pocketbook. And it's just different types of it's just two different types of interactions. You got loving interactions, you know, and you got harassment. What they call that shit? I forget what the word was, but you just harassment. You know what I mean? Like harassing interactions. You know, and I fuck with somebody like Calvin. He goes to the grocery store, jokes around with people, gives them money for their groceries. He's a blessing, and that's the content. You know what I mean? Nuisance. There it is. I forget that word exists. Then you have the other people that try to trigger you. The people that go to the hood. I'm going to go to the hood and I'm going to rage bait somebody. I'm going to disrespect them. I'm going to act like I got a gun on me and all this other stuff. And then when something happens, you know, and once again, what people not realizing is all of the nuisance pieces of shit, creators or disruptors, all they're doing is ultimately is going to reshape the rules and regulations of the internet. So this is like the whole streamer shit. It's like the wild, wild west right now. Only thing you can't do is have sex on there. But that's what OnlyFans is for. But, you know, as far as like live streaming and shit, only thing you can't, they was live streaming at the strip club on one of these shits. Eventually, it's going to go one or two ways. They're going to let it just go. They're just going to let the streaming just go. And you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. Most likely not. Or they're going to start being, you know, they're going to use these people as examples of why they have to, because they don't never go the other way. It always circles back to control. You know what I mean? It don't never just be like, all right, let them do whatever they want, huh? Let them do whatever they want, huh? That don't never happen. That losers support losers. It makes them feel better. Facts. And it's the other way around. Like I don't watch loser content. I like to watch. I'm listening. You know, I listen to shit. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not perfect. You know, I like watching nigga shit. I like watching some ignorant shit, but I can't do it all day. I got a good hour, 2 hours, and I'm maxed out on the nigga shit. I'm maxed out. My nigga shit social viewing battery, I max out 2 hours. I can't do it. Rest of the day, I'm like, okay, I gotta listen to some spiritual shit. I can't do that. You know what I mean? But they're gonna find a way to fuck it up. And at some point in time, they're gonna make it illegal for us to use the internet altogether. So it's like everything is dualistic. Why not, right? Why not? Why not run it into the fucking? You know what I mean? If we having a real conversation, they gonna make this shit. They gonna ban us from using this shit anyway. They gonna ban us from driving cars. So why not run it into the motherfucking ground while we can? While we can. That's the whole point, man. When you reconnect with your soul and you become, you know, you just tap into that observer point of view. Oh, none of this shit matter, and don't none of this shit move you. So I'm up out of here, man. It's low key, and I say, you know who I am. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation, man. Happy Saturday. You know what I mean? Today was fucking trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.